Hey, Chuckle Nuts. Hi. So after they get through here from the mail thingy, oh frick yeah. Okay, after they get through here, they go in there and freaking okay. So after the Cowbox is destroyed, they go down, but there's this big dip in here. I think the water's flooded up, and due to various explosions that happened, the water's gotten higher up. And that's when the dining room explodes. An explosion causes this thing to go and fall straight through the funnel. Causes both of those things to fall straight through the funnel, tearing apart the catwalk in here, and causing some people to be thrown downwards and be hanging onto the catwalk still left. The catwalks and ladders still left there. Well, the area like a bit like about halfway up here, like about at this mark is where the water's at. The people are just no, actually, one second. Actually, right here, which is a big issue. Oh, yes, I did. They get the people as what. But as the explosions happen, as they hit the funnel, eventually, as the funnel tears off. Later. Okay. Anyways, they go through after that chaos. Some of these things crash down straight through the deck, finally being wrenched off. And yeah, they then have to go. They then, after doing this, one of these catwalks are hit down by this generator, having part of it tearing off and slamming straight through the deck. Along with both of these things tearing through the deck, though one of them is still somewhat in there. So they go onto the flattened catwalk thing before going. Though this part, I said, is only part of that one has fallen down. So, anyways, I gotta just go down quickly. Yeah, I gotta do some logic. I have to go on the other side. God dang it. They go through onto the catwalk, or stepping onto here, straddling along this area. For as this thing is broken, they then go onto this catwalk since this pipe flat went straight through there. So they have to make a bit of a leap of faith to get to that stairwell thing, which is right. What the heck they just do? They go and do a jump, get that, and go and just have to straddle a bit of it before going onto the catwalk, and then getting into here, which is a lower area. That's how another explosion rocks the ship in part of this thing, then collapses downwards. Look, this thing is like turning into a movie how I'm planning this, okay? Just ignore that. It's just a freaking passion project for me. You're like, oh, I want to make a game, quote, Barry265, and I'm like, okay, time to make a piece of art. Yeah, by the way, Thorin, you want to know how I look like? Wait, 1 second. 1 second, I gotta go and just put this shot. Okay, back. Give a sec. Hi, Thornton. That's a Squishmallow, by the way. I look like a freaking raspberry. A strawberry, that's the correct term. A strawberry. Anyway, they go through here, and as they're on here, part of this catwalk thing from some of the other explosion, it starts whipping off before it just tearing itself fully off. Ripping itself loose and crashing down, twisting apart, and flying onto the metal, causing them to be basically stuck there with the ladder thing being torn loose and them just pulling the ladder thing while all the other metal is there. They then go and just use the ladder. They then go and just put the ladder in between these two things, and they have someone hold it down. Last person just straddles across there to get to the pipe to be able to go onto this pipe, which is going into the ceiling area. They then have to pull themselves up on this specific pipe and onto here and onto this little reeling thing where they then go onto the floor. Also, what the frick is happening over the freaking thing's glitching. Anyways, they then go down onto there. I'm moving down to show you the path. Move down onto here before they go up this ladder thing, and that's where the huge hole is, along with a pipe that's in this area is a bit torn apart. But they basically cannot go onto this area because it's freaking hanging low. I would make a balls joke, but nah. Seems a poor taste of the ball. Anyways, their goal is to get to here. There's this little thing that's somewhat okay, though torn up and crashing. Though in the capsize, this ladder, though they have to try and get to this ladder thing. So anyways, they have to go and take a bit of a big risk. As they're here, they have to go and climb up onto some of the machine. They go and crouch or something like that. No, they get the ladder back. They grab the ladder from over up there. They grab the torn apart ladder and go and somewhat just walk among this thing, and then just shove the ladder into here so that they can walk. And then just after going back up to Here, they just put the ladder right onto there.